I'm okay.
Good. Family's all well?
Yeah.
Good.
Last time I talked to him, yeah. So, yeah.
For the record, this meeting is being conducted in accordance with Governor Cuomo's Executive Order 202.1 as extended. I call this meeting of the Board of Acquisition and Contract for September 17th, 2020 to order. Will the Secretary please call the roll?
Mr. Jenkins,
Here.
Mr. Boykin,
Here.
Mr. Soul.
Here.
I note for the record the receipt and filing of the secret review prepared by the Planning Department for today's meeting and the minutes of last week's meeting. I understand the Budget Director wishes to speak.
Yes. Can't wait. The members of the Board of Acquisition and Contract received a memorandum from the Commissioner of Public Works and Transportation declaring an emergency situation that cannot await competitive bidding. Westchester County government provides essential services and support services to the cities, towns, villages, and residents therein. Many services are offered or managed within the White Plains complex of buildings. The COVID pandemic has caused disruption to all industries and government agencies, and in an effort to maintain essential services for those who depend on it, the county government endeavors to create a safe, healthy environment for essential workers. Among the focus of addressing COVID in our building environment includes the ventilation system, which can promote the transmittance of COVID particles. As the department is responsible for the maintenance and operation of the ventilation system at our county-owned buildings, the Department of Public Works and Transportation is working to minimize COVID exposure and transmittance through the ventilation system. The department has explored an industry-recommended technology that uses ultraviolet light to sanitize the air in the ventilation system, effectively killing 99.9% of the coronavirus. We have been working with Johnson Controls, Inc., our current HVAC service contractor, to explore the retrofit of 30 of our largest ventilation systems within the 5 buildings in the White Plains complex. On September 16th, 2020, JCI informed us that the manufacturer's lead time for the manufacture and delivery of these products has reached 10 weeks and is growing. In order to address the urgency to have UV installed where possible and ordering and installing these units in a timely manner, it is important to have this installed as soon as possible. In order to protect the health and safety of staff and visitors to the White Plains complex, the department has declared an emergency, and as an emergency, this situation cannot await competitive bidding. The department followed its standard emergency contract protocols, has selected the firm of Johnson Controls, Inc., 8 Skyline Drive, Hawthorne, New York, to perform contract number 20-218, emergency purchase and installation of ultraviolet light, White Plains Complex, White Plains, New York, with a budget not to exceed $950,000. A resolution to enter into an agreement with JCI is being submitted under separate cover. The Department of Public Works and Transportation submits this memorandum to your honorable board requesting approval for this emergency declaration for the purchase and installation of UVC at the White Plains Complex with a budget not to exceed $950,000.
Thank you, Mr. Soul. I direct the Secretary of to the Board of Acquisition and Contract to include the memo from the Commissioner of Public Works and Transportation as part of the minutes of today's meeting. And separately, just want to note that we are at MERV 13 for our filtering system as required, was recommended by New York State already. So not to alarm any of the individuals that may see the emergency resolution, that it really is for the additional installation of this ultraviolet light system, which is above and beyond the filtration system that is already in all of the county office buildings that are owned by the county, as well as the recommendations for the ones that are in leased space as well. Thank you. Unless there's any objection, I move the board consider agenda items 1 through 18, and the floor is open for discussion of agenda items by members of the board. Mr. Chairman.
I have none.
Mr. Soul.
None.
Unless there's any objection, I move a vote to approve the agenda items 1 through 18.
Seconded.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion's passed. Are there any other matters to be discussed? Mr. Chairman.
I have none.
Mr. Soul.
I have none.
Unless there's any objection, I move to adjourn the meeting.
Seconded.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion's passed. Thank you so much. The meeting is adjourned.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.